Hey everybody, thanks for tuning in to Combat Athlete Academy. So today we're going to be teaching a very simple but effective technique that makes you win fights. If you watch all the best fighters in the world, Sanchai, Yudson Clyde, Wakao, those guys are of course in the Muay Thai world, but you even go into the boxing world, you get guys that are just using just one thing like their jab, or guys who know how to use just maybe one takedown, or they got one style specifically. It really comes down to being able to utilize your tool extremely effectively under unideal circumstances. So now what we're going to practice right now is a drill. A drill is a sequence of techniques under ideal circumstances. But for now, we're just going to be doing a singular technique. And we're going to run through this. Now, how it's going to look, we're going to do this in a Thai base, okay? Finding our Thai stance if we haven't done it. Put your 2 feet together, turn your right foot 90 degrees, get up on the toes, turn it 90 degrees, anchor that heel down, turn it 90 degrees. Once again, you're going to go 45. I like to slightly bring in my foot. For another way you can do, go shoulder width apart, bring your right foot back just until you feel comfortable and athletic, where you could bring your left leg forward nice and strong. From here, you tuck your chin down, you curl your shoulders forward like you're putting on a helmet. I put it like a warrior's helmet. I'm putting that on. Keep my chin tucked and I curl myself forward. My elbows are a little tighter into my body, right? Staying nice and compact, and my weight is back when my posture is forward. Weight is slightly off the right back foot. Now for the right body kick, the kick is going to initiate from the hip and the shoulder. This is the number one thing. So, right, so it initiates from the hip and shoulder. My foot is still anchored into the ground, putting tension throughout my leg, like so. From here, depending on how much power we have, is going to gauge how much distance we're actually going to open up with the foot. So again, initiate from the foot and shoulder, and we're going to open up with the lead leg. Okay, so from here, once we've initiated, we're going to lift the body up. This is extremely important, right? We're going to lift the body up and we're going to chamber the arm right in front of us, okay? Now, once we've done so, initiate from the hip, bring it up, and we're from the hip, we're going to launch that tension straight to the pad. Boom, boom, like so. Now, when we're doing this, the place of impact is going to be from the base of the shin, about 6 inches from the instep and straight up. I want to avoid hitting with my foot. Reason being, there's a little more smaller bones. If I was to hit the person in the top of the head, the elbow, or the kneecap, or even the hip, I might actually break my foot. Now, I've done it even in fight by accident, okay? So it's not a fun thing. So you want to hit with that. It's going to cause the most amount of damage. Also, there's 2 places that you can hit with the shin, right? There's a big surface where it's kind of flat. Don't hit with that. It's not as strong as the front end here of the tibia, which is a little more compact and can take in more damage. So again, one more time, right? We take our stance, right? Boom, hips back, shoulders forward, posture forward. Tension throughout the hip, open up the foot, and let the leg go, like so. Okay, one more time. Again, emphasizing, I like the things emphasizing, I'm bringing my whole body into the kick and making sure that my hip comes across, like so. Okay, here, boom. Okay. And when I bring my entire body, what I mean is I actually just want to stay on top of my kick. I'm avoiding from staying back here, or I'm actually bringing body weight in front, away from it, but I keep my body weight on top, boom, like so. At the same time, you can always think like you're crunching it. If you want even more power, you contract the quadricep and hamstring and the calf. By flexing everything here, you're helping to have more engagement through the pad and bring the hips straight through the target. Okay? One more time at speed. Here. Boom. Okay. As you can see, my hands sometimes can come down. I like to do this when I'm really looking to maximize power. Okay? And my opposing arm comes across and swings, so that for 2 things. 1 is for the point of balance, as you can see, and 2 is in case the person throws his right cross at me as I'm kicking, whoop, boom, I get out of the way, and I can take that and negate his interruption at the same time. Okay, so one more time, putting it all together, here, and boom, just like so, and again, from here, boom, good. Now, as you take off the pads for a second, pads are great because they're going to help me build up power, that help me build up endurance. Although they are not the most effective thing to teaching you how to properly deliver your kinetic force to the person. Best thing for that is another person. So I'm going to generally do it on my partner. He's actually going to put himself in his guard, and this is going to force me to see where the openings are. As you can see, I've probably just got about 8 inches here from his elbow to his hip. I can really sneak something in, and the surface area is also limited, right? We have the ribs floating rib cage. Okay, and then we have the internal and external obliques, the lat, and then the armpit. Armpit is always a great place that you can hit. Okay, really I'm looking for the floating ribs, which tend to be a little more weak, and I can cause a little more damage there, cut his breath, and stop him from coming forward. Okay, I'll just take this off. So gently, what I'm going to do is I'm going to step and I'm going to kick his body. Boom, just like so. Again, step and kick. Good. Step and kick. Now, there's two different ways, or a few different ways that you can actually make contact on the body. One is long. If I kick him long, boom, as you see, I'm kicking just with the instep, right? Boom, and I'm reaching. But the only surface area that I'm hitting is really just on the side here. If I bend my knee even more, right, and I get it nice and close, almost like if I could jab him in this distance, I bend the knee and I go right across. Bang! Boom. Okay? This is taught more by Nam Saknoy. And what it is, it's like a seatbelt going right across the belly. Now I can catch more surface area, right? Causing more damage. Thing is, you're in a different distance, and it depends who you're fighting, right? Does he have an answer? Does he not? How to figure that out? You do it once. If he answers, don't do it again. Okay? Especially if it's proficient. Now, here's a third one. Depending on the distance. This one is definitely in my boxing distance here. I'm actually going to kick the body straight up. Boom. Like so. I'm bringing my knee across to his opposing shoulder and my shin at the base of his hip. Bang. Okay, coming straight across. So from here, as you can see, we go boom. Okay, stopping his momentum. This is great when someone starts to open up on you. He's throwing his jabs and crosses. Boom! And I need to stop that immediately. So I put that shin right through his body. Now the next one of my personal favorites, slowly, he's going to extend his jab. We're going to keep it extended. Is that I want to shave his lat or I want to shave his armpit. Really what I'm looking for is this. Boom. Okay, I'm actually going for the armpit and base of the lat. So again, bring it right back. He throws his jab, fish, bum. Okay, and I'm trying to take out the shoulder. Alright, so guys, there's quite a few points of reference there. One more time, we'll run through it. Again, we have long catching at the instep, which I'm way out here. I can't even touch him yet. So I gotta take a step, boom, and I'm in and out. Okay. Second one that we were doing was a little more here, and we're coming more across the body, like so. Third one was coming on that diagonal axis, right? Maybe he's throwing punches or hooks at me. Okay, I feel like, bang, right? I'm gonna seatbelt, but on a diagonal axis. And then the third one, he throws his jab, bang. Okay, and I'm really going towards the shoulder. I'll rip that thing out, right? I'm taking his arm with me. So, okay, guys, thanks for tuning in and watching our channel. You know, we got tons of content. We're experienced fighters. We're also PTs, personal trainers in our own time. We've been in school for holistic nutrition and then all sorts of ball game, and we're still competing professionally and on international stages. So we got tons of information that's coming up for you. Stay tuned, please. Subscribe to our channel, share it to your friends if you think that they'll find it helpful. Right? That's what we're about. It's about the community. It's about giving to you guys. Okay. Also, please, if you'd like personalized videos, that's something you'd like to see, send us an email, direct message us on Instagram, or contact us. Any other means we have? Email, send us a message, a letter, and somehow find our postal address. Okay, we'll be able to cater to your needs. Knock on our door, but just not too late. Okay. So anyways, thanks for tuning in. And we'll see you soon.